So I want to go ahead, and I know a lot of y'all have been asking me the same question, so I want to go ahead and address it, because I think that this is going to be a reoccurring theme this year, and that is going to be the aspect of having a true green window. Basically, virtually any shot could potentially be greened. Okay, so basically, how from 2K19 you can have like the crazy high smothered shot that can go in. And of course, the question would be, oh man, then people with, the strike packs and Titans and stuff are going to be having a field day. I've been seeing people on Twitter talking about it, laughing and joking and stuff like that. But if you've been watching my previous videos, which a lot of you have, and the real ones are going to know, what did I say, right? I said, 2K does not need to punish the majority for the minority. A very small few, all right, very small few has the financial means to be able to have a Titan and pay the monthly subscription for it, okay? You will probably, in your time in 2K26, I don't know how many hours you play, but you will probably cross somebody that has a Titan, a legit Titan that's going to be hitting all their shots. You will probably face that person once every month. Like that's how rare it is. Okay, now if you're a comp player and you're playing in the stage and that type of stuff, then yeah, you might be facing them guys every day. Now, let me just go ahead, and this is a two-part thing, right? One is I'm gonna talk about the Titan, and then the second thing I'm gonna talk about is, disciplinary actions towards, finding individuals that are cheating, okay? But let's just talk about the Titan for a second, because I think some of y'all think that you can just buy a Titan and then you just rocking and rolling. Heck no, it don't work like that, okay? First of all, Titans are expensive, right? So, if you're just these little high school kids and that type of stuff, they might even get mom and dad can buy it for them, or you might have a little side job, okay, whatever, and you can get that. But for the most part, it's going to be older people that have some type of means of income to be able to get them. And then on top of that, you have to be able to have the script, and this script is not free. You have to pay for this script, and sometimes these scripts, from what I've seen, is like $30 a month, okay? So you're paying $30 a month to be able to just green every single shot. All right. Now, if that's something that you want to do and you want to have the means to do that, by all means, go ahead. I mean, like, it is what it is. For the most part, ever since 2K21, the majority have been punished because of that. 2K has tried numerous things. I went down the list already. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. It went from the speed of the green window changing based upon how close you are to the basket. So if a normal 3-point shot right there foot in the line is going to be a different speed from 3 feet behind the line. We talked about the meter being removed. We've talked about the green window shifting back and forth. Like, all this stuff was done to stop cheaters. Like 1% of the community, very small percentage. And I was just like, yo, 2K just needs to be like, you know what? Hey man, y'all is out cheating, y'all got it. But we want to keep our 99 percentile, the 99% of the community, happy. And by keeping them happy is just going back to pre-2K21, where, we could green shots, right? We didn't have to worry about the moving green window. We didn't have to worry about how far we were from the basket. It was like, yo, we know our time of our shot and we can green it. So basically what that would do is like, why do you need to spend all that money for a Titan when, shooting is back to being skill-based and there's a true green window? And the other thing is, I know some people were complaining about, wait a minute, so now you can hit a crazy smothered shot? Yeah. I mean, like, do y'all remember those days when you hit some crazy shot, you fell to the ground and it went in? That was really dope in my opinion. And that happens in real life. There's crazy, highly contested shots that go in. That's just what it is. Are they gonna go in majority of the time? No. You might, all those 10 crazy, insane smothered shots you get, most of the time the person's gonna fall on the floor and the ball is an air ball and hits the backboard, whatever. But then sometimes you timed it right. Like, you hit that one little pixel of green and you release it perfectly and it goes in. And that's where you get the excitement, like, oh, those aspects of the game is fun if it's not repetitive and abused. So if these smothered shots go in a small percentage of the time and it makes sense, I don't think that's gonna be much of an issue. But for the individuals that are immediately thinking like, oh, we're not, cheaters are about to reign free. Listen, man, there's not a lot of cheaters out there. Very rare. Like I said, you might face a cheater once every month, and I'm talking about, and y'all might be playing, 8, 9 rec games a day. You might be playing 40 park games a day. You're just not going to see them out there because of what it takes to be able to have the good script and to be able to have it function and work properly like it should, to where compared to the strike packs, which again are obsolete, so you don't have to worry about strike packs. It's the Titans. So strike packs, well, let me rephrase that. A strike pack could potentially work just based off catch and shoot only though. So you might see individuals that, like that are sitting corner, catch and shoot, and you're like, yo, like they hitting a lot of their shots. Well, hopefully everybody's hitting a lot of their shots now. The difficulty of shooting is not that hard because there's no more of all this moving green window. There's no more of all this other stuff that was used to prevent cheaters. Now we're just going back to just the basics of how, we should shoot. Until 2K comes up with a legit way to stop the cheaters, or if Sony and Microsoft, finally decide to step up to the plate and be able to take care of these issues with third-party devices, then this is the solution. I don't want nobody talking about going back trying to do anything to prevent the strike packs. The Titans, because it's never going to happen because the software is just too advanced. So anytime 2K, think of all the stuff that, I done named like 5 things that 2K did to stop the strike pack. No, they stopped the strike pack, but then to stop the Titan, and it didn't work. All right. Like literally the final draw for me was when 2K was like, oh, so the Titan reads the meter. So then now in competitive events and stage and pro-am, we're going to take the meter off. You can't use that. And guess what? They came out with a script like 8 days later. Like, I'm not even lying. 8 days later, there was a script for it that will allow people to green shots without the meter. To me, after they did that, I'm like, bruh, like, okay, it is what it is. Like, just wipe your hands with it. Like, it's technology. This is 2025. There's a lot of people out there that are working, that get paid a lot of money, making people's lives miserable. They're just miserable people. They just want to cheat, and they put all their time and effort into it, and it is what it is. And I've been telling people from day one, this is not an NBA 2K thing. NBA 2K has been trying everything to prevent it. It is Sony and Microsoft with their consoles. They're the ones that literally can stop it. Now, yes, it's going to cost a lot of money. It might be lawsuits. Like, there's things that they have to do that. I know Call of Duty tried it, a lawsuit and stuff, and they lost. So understand, like, these third-party devices aren't just meant for cheating. They're meant to help people that are impaired, right? That's what they hide behind. It's for people that are impaired, that are, that might not have all their fingers, might only have one hand. So it allows them to mod their controllers and do a lot of different things with it. It makes it easier for them. So it's the other people. It's like that one bad apple that spoils for the bunch. So the device was meant for good, but then of course people found ways to circumvent that and make it worse. But all I just want to do with this video is just say, listen, man, please, the grass ain't green on the other side. We know what it's been like. 2K 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We went 5 years with all these different things to stop cheaters. Just go back to how it was in 18, 19, 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those years with the shooting, that's what we want back, man. Just bring that back, all right? Let's have that first. We went 5 years with all the other stuff to prevent cheaters. Let's just see how 2K26 is, where it is back to the basics. And that's all I'm saying. But anyway, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. When I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.